What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City transfer update. Before I crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, you want to help to go and support my channel, and press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. Aiming for 20k subscribers, less than 400 subs away, so any help towards that would be brilliant. Rolling out daily Manchester City transfer updates for everybody to enjoy, so if that is something that does interest you, then do subscribe. Social media links in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Twitch link also in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitch. Leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this video. Once more, the like goal is 400 likes, and also let me know your thoughts of what you made of these transfers in the comments below. But this video, it's sponsored, it's brought to you by the best footballing app out there, OneFootball. This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world. If you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date. Thank you very much to the legends OneFootball for sponsoring this video. It is much appreciated. If you want to stay up to date with all the latest Manchester City transfer news, latest score statistics, live league tables, all that good football stuff, then go and download the OneFootball app. Use that link at the top of my description. That does help to support the future content created here on my channel. You get the best footballing app out there. It's a free app to download, and it also does help to support the content created here by me. So without further ado, let's crack on with this video. We're going to start off with the outs, and we've got an update first on Liam Delap. Now, he's been doing an interview with Sky Sports News and interestingly spoken on his future, and he has said that his future is in the hands of Manchester City, not him. And Liam Delap is putting his trust into the club to make the right decision for him, and he does trust the club to make that right decision for him. My honest opinion on this is that I think Liam Delap will end up staying at Manchester City. I think Manchester City will assess the minutes, assess what's happening into the winter window, and then in January evaluate that again, and then possibly loan him out, depending on how reliant he's been, how he's done when performing for Manchester City, how his fitness is showing, his injuries and things like that, and all that will be taken into account. And I feel like a decision will be made into the winter. I don't see why a decision needs to be made this summer, because if we end up loaning out Liam Delap for the summer, then it puts us in a position where we may be an attacker short. And I would say at this moment in time that having attackers would be greatly appreciated, and of the quality that what Liam Delap is showing. He was fantastic, I thought, last season in the little glimpses that we got to see of him in the first team squad, and I'm confident that if he's training in and around the first team squad, that he'll get better and better, and I think that would be good for his progress. So I'm hoping that we will see more of Liam Delap in a Manchester City shirt, and that he will stay with us past transfer deadline day, and he won't go out on loan. But if he does go out on loan, then I can see why the club would do that, to get him regular minutes playing competitive football in a competitive league, which would be good for his development. So it is a win-win situation in terms of the progress of Liam Delap. Just personally, from my point of view, I'd like to see him stay at City and assess again in the winter once he started learning from the first team squad. Now, moving on, we've got a Bernardo Silva update. Pedro Almeida, a journalist in Portugal, he said that Bernardo Silva, he's been wanted by Arsenal. Arsenal opened up talks, of course, that I reported on yesterday, with Manchester City about discussing the possible transfer of Bernardo Silva. Apparently, though, Bernardo Silva isn't keen. Surprise! I did mention this again in my video, that it's 200 miles further south than what Manchester is, and so it just doesn't make any sense. The weather, it's what, minimal, if that, in being better than what it is in Manchester, and it seems the weather is a big impact there on Bernardo Silva. He's wanting sunshine, he's wanting warm weather, he's wanting, he's wanting that kind of lifestyle that, of course, he's grown up in, of course, being from Portugal, from Iberia, and that's what he's looking for. We know Bayern Munich are interested, we know that Atletico Madrid are also interested. Bernardo Silva has said that he wanted to join Barcelona. With their finances, that isn't going to happen. With Messi also leaving Barcelona, I'm wondering would he want to go there? I'm not sure. I'm sure if Atletico Madrid came knocking on that door, Bernardo Silva probably would want to leave. In terms of that, though, it would take Sal Niguez to leave Atletico Madrid before the deadline is up for them to possibly make a move for Bernardo Silva. So we'll see what happens there. Like I said, he wants Iberia. He wants Champions League football, which is why he's saying no to Arsenal, which, like I said, that's a surprise. Now, moving on to the ins. Last time I have to mention this for Manchester City, but it is all official. I did add it on the text screen yesterday in yesterday's video. It has been made official whilst I was editing that video up. But Lionel Messi, official. He's signed for PSG. It is a 2-year deal with the option of a third. PSG doing some crazy business in the free market, bringing in Donnarumma. They've brought in Sergio Ramos. They've got Lionel Messi. They've signed Gigi Wijnaldum. I've probably missed one or two players. Yeah, signed some brilliant players, and looking at their team on paper is an absolutely formidable team. It'd be interesting to see how that team is managed and how they're going to make that work. It does remind me a lot of the Galacticos in the early 2000s from Real Madrid, and trying to make that work and get all these big personalities and these different style of plays to work together to make a really good team. Because I'll tell you right now, teams like Chelsea, Manchester City, Liverpool, Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund, these are all teams that work very, very hard. And if PSG don't match the intensity and the willingness of these teams, then they'll come unstuck when it comes to the Champions League. And I've always found that's been City's problem. Complacency, not taking their chances, not working hard enough in some of the games, making silly mistakes. You need to cut that out of your game. It needs to be perfect. We know that. We know what it takes to get to the final. Hopefully we can go one step further. But yeah, Messi saga, it's all done. It's all dusted. He joined PSG, so we don't have to ever mention Lionel Messi and Manchester City in a transfer update again. We've been doing this now for 12 months. It's emotional, but it's done. We move on. And we move on to the player that City are definitely looking at. Confirmed by Pep Guardiola, of course, last week. Harry Kane has got a bit quiet, but I do have some developments, interesting developments on that. Now, after word of yesterday saying that Harry Kane could stay, that was hinted. The Sun, they have said that Harry Kane, he doesn't want to start against Manchester City on Sunday, but he could still start. He could be made to start by Nuno. That is suggesting to me, if Kane doesn't want to start in that game, that two things. Number one, he isn't match ready yet. Number two, his head isn't really in the game. And then word has come out about rumours about Harry Kane and having a conversation both with Nuno and also with Daniel Levy. And it's been reiterated once more that Harry Kane has continued with the message that he's been saying all summer. He wants to play Champions League football, he wants to leave Tottenham Hotspur, and he wants to join Manchester City. Apparently, Harry Kane has said that once more, this time in person to Nuno and to Daniel Levy. It's all about now if a deal can be agreed between Manchester City and Tottenham Hotspur for the massive transfer of Harry Kane. Tottenham's value is £160 million. Man City's last bid for Harry Kane was believed to be around £100 million. Man City were keen to include players on that deal. There was rumours about Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling's not interested in joining any other club. City are set to resume contract talks with Raheem Sterling. So I feel like that was obviously before the Euros with Raheem Sterling talk, by the way. And I feel like since then City have been really happy with the progress Sterling has shown during the European Championships. They're hoping he can take that form into obviously into the Premier League season with us, and if he can showcase what he did for England in the Euros in the sky blue of Manchester City, I'm confident that not only will we be getting regular minutes, he'll be turning them into starts, and he'll also be turning them into goals and assists and a new contract at Manchester City, making him probably one of the highest earners at the club. We also have Champions League football to offer, so what isn't to like there for Raheem Sterling? So that's off the table. We have already spoken about the potential of Gabriel Jesus joining Tottenham Hotspur. Whether I see City selling Jesus in the same window that's seen Aguero go, and we only have Harry Kane, who can be a bit sceptical to injuries, would be a big risk for Manchester City. But we do have Ferran Torres. We do have, of course, Raheem Sterling that can cover there. And, of course, the young player, Liam Delap, as well can cover there. So we do have the cover there if we do want to allow Jesus to leave and bring Harry Kane in. Or if we don't bring Harry Kane in, we could go with what we've got with Gabriel Jesus. But that's for another video for me to talk about the quality there. So it's kind of like, will City meet Spurs halfway? Will City be willing to go up to 120 to 130 million pounds? It has been suggested that City could well do that, and I feel like that's what it's going to take to get this deal done. It's not going to be a £100 million deal. I feel like this is going to be a 120, 130 million pound deal. It's going to include bonuses, and that could be very crucial. Then bonuses are thought to include a lot of money going to Tottenham Hotspur if Man City win the Premier League, or if Manchester City win the Champions League. They'll be getting themselves a lot of money from there. So that could be another bargaining tool that City are using. At the moment, though, it is quiet out there, but it's quiet out there because we play Tottenham Hotspur on Sunday, and all focus is on that. Is Harry Kane going to be in the squad for that game? Is Harry Kane going to be starting for Tottenham Hotspur in that game? Should Harry Kane be starting in that game against Manchester City for Tottenham Hotspur? They're the questions that are going to get answered. And then, once we get into next week and that game is done, is when I suspect hard, long negotiations will be taking place between Manchester City and Tottenham Hotspur. But I imagine both clubs will want this sorting sooner rather than later. City, though, relaxed, confident, prepared to be patient. This could go right up even to transfer deadline day. We'll see what the developments are. City, though, if they want to get the deal done, need to start acting, and I'd say start acting now, because our contingencies have all gone out of the window, and so it is Harry Kane or bust, which to me gives Tottenham a slight advantage that they can ask for more, knowing full well that City don't have anyone else. So if we walk away, we have to settle with what we've got, and is what we've got good enough to retain the Premier League with these teams strengthening around us, with these teams having a full pre-season, and a lot of these teams having quite a few of their players having a nice rest as well, with fans back in the stadium as well. Going to make it that just a little bit more difficult. So we need to make sure the business that we're getting done in the market is the right business for the club. I firmly believe Harry Kane is the right business, and I would like to see him in a Manchester City shirt, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get that done. So there we go, that has been the video. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy this video, leave a thumbs up so I know that you enjoyed this video. 400 likes, that is the like goal, so that'd be fantastic if we could hit that. Also, social media links, they're in the description below, sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries, Twitch link also in the description if you want to go and follow me on my Twitch. Subscribe to my channel as well if you are new around here. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. Daily Manchester City transfer updates, delivering you all that Manchester City transfer news first and fast, so subscribe if you haven't already. Also, let me know what you made of these transfers in the comments below. And lastly, don't forget to go and check out today's video sponsor, OneFootball. Thank you to them for sponsoring this video. It is much appreciated. Stay up to date with all the latest football news, transfer news, including transfer news with Manchester City first and fast. Also, latest scores, live league tables, live statistics, and all that good stuff. It is a free app to download. You want to help to support the my channel and support the content created here, then do press that link at the top of my description. That'll take you to the download page to download OneFootball, and I'll see you all again tomorrow for the next daily Manchester City transfer update. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.